Good morning, everyone. This is Monday, the 8th of April, the day of the eclipse, but I am not going to be necessarily observing that. I got a project to go to today. Matter of fact, it's the continuation of the decking. So today I'm not wearing any work clothes. I'm just wearing my everyday clothes because I'm going to be working with clean wood, and the only dirt I'm going to get on me is sawdust. So what I got to do here is to take out that 2x6 with the notches in it, which you'll see right there. So I'm going to get the big yellow crowbar and go to work on that. And hopefully the wood next to it will be in good condition. So we'll find out. Stand by. We're not going to get that out with that. That's in there for permanent. I got to cut it. I'll try to use a bigger piece of wood, see if that does it. If not, we got to use the saber saw. That can't be done. You gotta cut it. So I'll be right back. not all that bad. I figured. Only at the end here. And a little here. Alright, so we're gonna get the, I'm gonna clean that area up and take the other piece out. Take you over here. Alright, so joist is fine. Perfect. I went and bought some 4-inch decking screws today at Home Depot while I was over there. So in case we have a little bit of softness on the top, we can go further in. But I don't have to sister this up. It's in good shape. And I'm going to get my scraper after I get this piece out and see how this is doing all along here. It feels good. Here's the original joist right there, and there's the sistered up one right where my index finger is pointing right there. So I use this board here, which is from the other area, and I just pry up here, but this doesn't want to pry up. I'll work on that off camera. Tommy's at work, so I'm going to have to do the videoing here today, but Tommy wants to do the editing. I just told him, don't get my ugly face in there. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to try to remove this off camera. I might have to cut in here. I'll tell you, these nails are very hard to get out, which is a good sign that the joists are in good shape. I'm not sure about down there, but I think it is. So, I'll be back. That looks good too. We've got a good joist over here. And got a good joist here. So we're gonna go check this, and I'm pretty sure it's good. We're gonna clean it off with a putty knife, and we'll get right back and see how it is. tell you what, I think we might have to change this one too. Now I've got two 8-foot 2x6s pressure treated, and there's going to be over 30 inches, about 32, 33 inches left on each of them. So there's going to be enough to fill up down in there. So this was a little bit soft in here, and there's a space here. There's a space here. I can get my blade in here. I'm hoping this is good. So we're gonna take this one up too. I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna put you over under the air conditioner here. You have to hang on. I hope you don't mind the ride. I'll put you on. Over there. I'm going to try to get this out. I don't know, I may have to cut this too, but we'll just use a skill saw on it to cut it if we have to. So. Piece of wood than this old thing here for a fulcrum. I'll be right back. So that's not too good. But the other one looks good over here. We'll see. Well, 162 pounds did it. Pretty solid. The joist is in real good shape. Get that out. Okay, what I got to do here is I got to sister this up a little bit. This was still in good shape, and I had a very hard time getting the wood out of there. I had to stand on the crowbar to get it up. But I got to put a sister in here, right up to this 4x4, up to this one that's sistered in here. Just so I'll have something like I did over here, down here. And this is pressure treated, and this is the cutoffs from that. So we're going to go and chop that. We'll do that off camera. Get that to fit in there. I sistered this up with a pressure treated all the way up to the 4x4 here. The 4x4s are on the outside, or on the inside of the joist here. This piece is good all the way down the line. So we just got to replace 2 of these and we're all set to go. I figured I'd sister this up because over here it's sistered up and screwed in here with the new pressure treated. So we're going to continue with that onto this. And the other joists, as you can see, are in good shape. And I guess we're ready to bring in the 2x6s now. I better get my gloves on. I'm always getting slivers.
A small piece of 2 by 6. Let's see if it'll fit in there. That piece is a little narrower than a 2 by 6 because it was cut a little bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to get my second piece in there without shaving it down. Oh, I don't want to do that.
I'm going to try to do here. Sorry for the shakiness, I can't help it. I'm doing everything by myself here today. I got to screw that end over. I got to get that wood over as much as I can. I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to get that in there without shaving it down. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put a screw in that. We'll get that over as far as we can. And then we'll get this over as far as we can, jam a block in there or something and put the screws in here. And then we'll cut it off, even with this, right across. So we'll put a straight edge on it. And then we'll try to get the other one in. And then this piece here will be used underneath there. So I'm going to do the best I can. Sorry for the shakiness. I bought some 4-inch over here. We're going to have to go with that. Those are 3-inch. I'm going to have to move the 4-inch. not going in all the way. Get this over more. Of course, the rain, the wood is wet, but you got to work between, raindrops, as I say. Shave down the other 2x6. That's going to be a half a day's work right there. I'll be back. I gotta get a scrap 2x4, 2x6 rather, because that piece that's in there is not a full width 2x6. It's been shaved a little bit, like about 1/8 inch, so I have to jam one in so I can put screws in that side. I think no matter what I do, I'm going to end up ripping it down on the table saw or try to go with the skill saw. I could probably do that. It's going to be a pain in the ass. I was afraid of this. If I was doing the whole thing, then I can just do one end at the very end. I can do my shaving, but we're not doing the whole deck. We only got one more 2x6 8-footer left, and that's over there. And that's going to be used in this spot here. I'll be back. I'm going to get the wood and jam it in there, and I'll join you in a minute. Found a cut-off wet pressure-treated 2x6, a new one that I've cut off for the other area, and I jammed it in there. Now we're going to screw it down with 4-inch. We're going with 4-inch all the way down because we're going into the older joists, which look good, but we're not taking any chances because where we gotta put one here and one here, so it almost is going to hit these same places again. Alright, so let me do that. And rather than waste a lot of time, we'll do those off camera, and then we'll get ready to cut that. Now, it's my wood spear. It's about a 1/4 inch too wide. Between an 1/8 and a 1/4 inch too wide. And I'm gonna have to plane that damn thing. It's gonna be an all-day job. I'm gonna try to do it with a skill saw. I hope I don't screw it up. I don't have a straight edge now. So if I freehand that, I can tell you it's gonna be ruined. I have a planer. I have a Ryobi planer that I bought years ago. But it's gonna take me a half a day to get it out of the shed. I'll come back when I get this ready to go, or whatever I'm gonna do with it. Always something. Alright, take you over here. Well, like it or not, I gotta rip a 1/4 inch off of that, and I'm gonna rip the bark end, which actually is here. I got bark end on both. Actually, I'm just measuring up now with my stand. I bought that about 20 years ago at the yard sale, and I could have bought 2 of them, and I got a real good deal on them, like $10 a piece. But I decided only to buy one. And I've used it a couple of times. Really, really handy. Had to dig it out of the shed. I can't get my power planer. It would take me half a day to get that stuff out, so we have to get the table saw out anyways, because over here in the corner I gotta rip down a piece to replace the end of that rotted 2x3 that's next to the 2x6 that I'm going to be putting in. So we're going to set this up. Tommy gets home, he'll probably finish working on this. I don't know. That might be his transportation now. If it is, well then he can do the recording. Okay, I'll be right back. No, that was Walmart. This is the first time they come in a van. They usually come in the private cars and deliver. Okay. Here's a scrap piece of pressure-treated 2x6, and I adjusted my table saw for a 1/4 inch, and I just ripped down a little bit, and I used this, and it fits right in there. I'll show you. Perfect. Perfect all the way down. I already did it off camera. So now we've got that piece cut to length. So all we got to do is just rip it down. I kind of wished I bought 2 of these, because I'm going to have nothing on this end. So I'm going to have to go halfway and then move it to there. But, you know, I do so little of that type of work, you know, and at that time I didn't have the extra money, which is nothing new with me. So I only bought the one, and I think I got a damn good deal on it. Okay, gotta get to work. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this good, because the table saw is solid. This isn't. I'm going to end up freehanding this, I know it, and I'm going to screw it up, and this is turning out to be an SOB project. I know I'm going to screw it up. This stuff is made for a cement floor in a shop. It's not made for uneven ground. The best I can do. Best I can do. By the way, I don't have any goggles. I had 2 of them. They got stepped on by accident in the ground. I ain't buying any more. get a piece of wood for a push stick. Now counting the blade. Take it over here. You can probably see me from here. Let's see where the is. This way. Yep. And we got. Okay. Perfect. All right. We'll screw that down. We're not going to even do that on camera. You've seen me do that before. So, of course, I cut this off before I planed it down because I needed the full 2x6 width, which is the other end, the piece that I cut off right there, and that's going to be used in that area. So I'm going to get this screwed down, and we're going to use the 4-inch screws since I got them, and that way we can grip into the joist with no problem. So when I get this all screwed down, then we'll be ready to work on that, and we'll be doing the video on that. I bought this years ago, flush cutting saw. Haven't used it in years. And I got an area near the air conditioner in the corner where I got to cut off that 2x3. And I can't get my skill saw in there, and I can't get a saber saw in there, and I'm going to try to use this. And where I got to cut, it's up against the 2x4 and the 4x4. So I need to cut an area. You'll see it. I'll take you over there. This 2x3 out, and I got to cut it right here. Right there. And I put a screw in here to go into this added joist here, this sistered up joist. But it's rotted down there, so I'm going to take the whole thing out. So I'm hoping that the saw will cut it because I can't get my skill saw in there. Even the small one won't fit in there, so I'm going to set you up over here. So you can hopefully see that. I hope so. Now, as long as the blade don't hit, I have no idea if I'm going to be able to cut it with this. Yes, I know I need goggles. I don't have any. I had two when they got both broken. Not at the same day, but, you know. reciprocating saw, so I might not be able to without hitting this 2x4 here. So I'm going to get some reading glasses on so I can get my face close to it. This is not going to be easy. This. I can do it, but I'm so afraid of this thing flying up into my face here. Let's see. I think I can get most of it out and finish it up with the multi-function tool, the Harbor Freight. All I gotta do is take this screw out here that I had put in, because I wasn't going to save that. I was going to save this part of the wood. I think that's the other. I think that's the other bit. Two different size bits. The 4-inch screws and the 3-inch screws take the same bit. The 2.5 inches, what this is, takes a different bit. So I'll be back. Now, we'll take the crowbar and we'll pull that up. We should be able to get that up. It's going to break here. And then I'll have to finish it out with the Harbor Freight tool. By the time I get all my tools out here, it'll take me an hour to put them all away. Not bad at the end. It's just at the far end nearest the house. So I'll remove that. And this is pressure treated here. And this This is your damn garbage latex, bare latex, oil latex paint. This is pressure treated. So I'm using the bare number 9, which I used the last time on this, and it's only for coloring. This is all pressure treated. There's no, I gotta clean this off, and I gotta clean this corner out here. I guess you can see that little piece there. I can use a wood chisel to get that out, so I can fit my wood in there. Now what I got to do is I'll put the 2x6 in here first, and then I got to rip down a 2x4 to a 2x3 or thereabouts to fit into here. And we got to clean this up. This is all dirt. It's not rock. This was notched out for the 4x4. So I got to clean all that up. I'll do that off camera. I came in and had a little energy, food, can of Del Monte apricots. And normally I don't drink the juice because it's sugar, but I needed something because I ran out of steam here, and my neck, I'm hunched over like a 99-year-old man right now. Today is the day of the eclipse. It's probably about 7 or 8 after, or maybe 9 after, maybe 10 after 2 in the afternoon here at our place. And of course, from what I've been reading, you can ruin the camera or cell phone or anything by aiming at the eclipse, so we won't do that. So we'll just continue working, and that's just another thing. I've seen eclipse years ago, but some of you younger people haven't. So you want to see it safely, just watch it on the TV. It'll be on the news. Alright, so here we got to get my chisel and chisel that corner out of there. Get that in there. Get this 2x6 here has got to be cut to length yet. It's just a cut off from the piece I just put in. So we're going to cut that to length and put that in there after we clean out that corner of the 2x3 that we cut off over here. So I'm just taking a breather right now. And the sun is actually pretty hot. It's one extreme to the other. So, alright, I'm going to chisel that out. I'll do that off camera. And I'll get ready to, I'll cut this piece of wood here and put it in there. We'll do that maybe on camera. Alright, we're going to cut about a 1/4 inch or maybe 3/8 of an inch off of this 2x4 pressure treated. Replace that 2x3 that's in there that I removed and showed you.
I can speed the cutting part up, yeah.
No.
No?
No.
So you got one more piece to put in there, huh?
very tight fit. All right. I gotta stick another damn battery on it. For crying out loud. It's one thing after another. Good. And this is like basically a 2x3 after I got to ripping it down. But, you know, the blade width too makes a difference. So now, got one screw down at the end. It's gonna be hard. Get my skinny old broken down body in here. Which I hope I hit the right place. It's hard to line it up. Broken down, decrepit carcass in here. Can't see to get the screw in that damn. Can't see the bit that got in there. I can't work right-handed.
I can't either.
Alright, I hope it took. I could have missed the beam. I can't see. I gotta get my eyes right on top of it. If it missed it, the hell with it. It ain't going anywhere. Alright.
No, it's not.
It's in there. You only need one because you put two in there, you'll split it. Okay, folks, I'm done for the day. Worked through the eclipse. I guess it's pretty much over. Nothing much happening here. It just darkened a little bit, but no big deal. Cooled off a little bit. And, well, I'm done for the day. A lot more work than I thought because of the fact that I had to rip down, take a 1/4 inch off of a 2x6 in the middle there, and then I had to rip down a 2x4 to get in there to replace the 2x3. And then the boards are not all even coming out to the end here. I cleaned it up the best I could. That's basically it. On the platform or the head of the handicap ramp, there may be a couple of pieces that have to be replaced. That's in the future. I'm afraid the next thing is going to be pulling that air conditioner out, putting the physically smaller one in there, and I'm not looking forward to that job. I am not looking forward to that at all. So I got to put all these things away. Neck is shot. I'm walking like a 99-year-old man. I feel like a 99-year-old man. And I look like a 99-year-old man. Knees are shot. They hurt. Going up and down stairs. They're not too bad until I started working here. So we're going to end this video today. I got to put all this stuff away. It's going to take me a while. So I'm going to let Tommy do the editing.
Yep.
All right?
Okay.
I'll leave it all up to you. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the eclipse.